Well, today is the first 80-degree day in Michigan for 2023. So I had to go for a ride. So today, gonna go down to Detroit. Gonna get me another one of them pictures for my landmark ride challenge. And right there is the Ford estate. Henry Ford used to live there. He owns this whole corner over here. Yeah, lots of property. Yeah, so we're going to be going to Detroit, and Detroit's really not a place that I really go to very often. I bet you no more than twice a year. This will be one time. Landmarks this year are train stations, and Detroit has one of the largest train stations in the United States. I say one of the, I'm not sure if it's the largest or, I know it's one of the largest. Whoa, this guy wants to come over here, huh? Go ahead. All right, you got it. Changed his mind. Maybe not. Not sure what he's doing. Oh, he decides to go left. Oh, isn't that something? Okay, so what we're doing is riding along a road called Jefferson, and Jefferson Avenue is a road that runs right along the lake, and the lake is Lake St. Clair, which is not one of the 5 Great Lakes. It's like the 6th Great Lake. A lot of people don't know about Lake St. Clair, but Lake St. Clair is very huge. I think it's over 30 miles across. So you can't see the other side from here. And we're entering into the Grosse Pointe area. Grosse Pointe is, there's several small towns that are called Grosse Pointe of some form, like Grosse Pointe Farms, Grosse Pointe Woods, Grosse Pointe, just Grosse Pointe. And I think there's 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. But as you can see over here is the lake. And over on the right is a few nice homes. Pretty nice area. And this is just north of Detroit proper. And you'll notice when we get into Detroit, I will turn the camera back on again. But yeah, this is really a nice area. There was a movie that was made here. It was called Point Blank. It was with John Cusack, but they have some scenes where they rode their cars along this area here, and also there was a girl of his interest that was in a storefront, which was off to my right. There's a small village called Kirchville on the hill, and I think it was in that area where that was at. Along this area here, there's several marinas. There's one over here on this little outcropping here, and we passed a big one. It was called Grosse Pointe Yacht Club. Grosse Pointe Yacht Club. I used to work at Grosse Pointe Yacht Club. I was a lifeguard, and I was a dock boy back when I was 17 years old. They have a bowling alley inside the yacht club too, and I ran that for a while. Well, yeah, the night shift. I'm going to turn the camera off here. I'll turn it right back on again when we get into Detroit, which is coming up here in probably about 5 miles. Well, we're in Detroit now, and we're just coming by the Belle Isle Bridge. That's a pretty cool park that's on an island out in this direction. Can't quite see it through that construction. But up ahead you can see the main icon building in Detroit, which is Renaissance Center. That's that taller one on the left. And that's right on the waterfront. And something about the train station, it's been derelict for many years, and Ford Motor Company purchased it a few years ago and started a slow remodeling of it, or renovation. When they purchased the building didn't have any windows in it, and they had to have somebody replace all the windows, and you'll see how many windows it has once we get there. Well, again, we're still on Jefferson Avenue. It's a nice way to get into town, better than using expressways. So a lot of people really put down Detroit, and to be honest with you, they've spent a lot of money, and there's a lot of investments coming into this area, and especially down in the area that we're going to be rolling through here. Up here ahead, just past the Renaissance Center, is a tunnel that goes over to Canada. They don't allow motorcycles to go through the tunnel. So that building there, those 4 buildings and the one in the center, General Motors purchased those a while ago. Okay, now one of the things they did up here ahead is they blocked off Woodward, and I wanted to turn right on Woodward, but they blocked it off, which is kind of nice. They made it a walkway, and according to Google Maps, I can turn right on the very next street, so we'll do that. Okay, and the tunnel is right there. That takes you over to Canada. Alright, let's see. Woodward should be up here ahead. Let me go around this car. So this whole area down here is really nice. They have an ice rink over here that they have going. Let's see. This is Woodward, and they have it blocked off there. That's kind of nice what they did. And Griswold, that's the one I want. Alright, we're gonna go down here a little bit. Let's see if I can get to, let's see, which road am I going to? I'll know it when I see it. That thing right there is where the people mover, they called it. It's a tram that goes across, and evidently that's under repair. Okay, what's this road? Nope, don't want that one. And what's this one? Nope, don't want that one. So over to the right is Campus Marshes. Probably, yeah, that's a neat center, neat area. I think this is where I want to turn left. Let's see, what do they call this road? Yeah, I have a green. Scary. Okay, I think this is the right road. We'll get past this dump truck, because I have to get back in the left lane again. Oh, there's the bus depot. Cool. So the train station for all of Detroit used to come into this main big hub, which you can see I just passed the center of Detroit, and now we're going sort of on the outskirts. Detroit's huge, but the train station was a little ways away from the main hub, which was Woodward. So it should be up here on the left a little ways. Yeah, a little further up. By the way, the name of this road is Michigan Avenue, and you can see the old brickwork down here. This is kind of nice. I'm glad they didn't put asphalt over all of it. So this is, I don't know if this was a little community back in the day, or if this is always part of Detroit. Yeah, pretty neat. I wonder if there was asphalt on here originally and they tore it up. They must have had a trolley down the middle. I can see a railing right here. They may have had a couple trolleys through here. Okay, now we can see it. It's off on my left. It's the tall building over there. Kind of gray brick. Okay, we'll go up here a little bit and see if we can park our motorcycle in front of the building and get a picture. That'll be one more entry into the competition. I had to add this train station into the list of 26 because, I mean, hey, it's one of the biggest train stations in the United States. I hope they don't have it blocked off so I can get in there. This road looks good. Let's try this one out. Cork and Gable. Huh. A little half a caboose. I hope they let me in here. Well, let's go in here and see what happens. They got this guy blocking me off here. Security's here. I'll have to ask him if I can get in here. Okay, we're gonna try our picture from here. Being up by the construction area wasn't good. There's a nice little place where I could have parked in front of the building, but yeah, that's not working out too good. So I'm gonna unfortunately have this fence in my picture. Alright, let's see. I'll just get the back of my bike in here. Unfortunately, that's not a good picture, but I just need a picture. Doesn't have to be great. So let's get back on the bike and get going again. I was hoping I could get better pictures of the train station there, but with all the construction, all the dirt blowing through there, I couldn't even get through the security. You know, convince them that it was for a good cause. I just want to get that picture, and they suggested a good place, so I did check that out, and unfortunately you got the picture through the fence. It's the picture that counts, not the quality, I guess. There's a couple big parades in the winter, I think Thanksgiving, that one is in New York and the other one is in Detroit, and they televise them all the time. And this is where they do have the one for Detroit. It actually goes down Woodward, and we got to stop here. Oh, that's cool. They got a garden area over there. Huh. Well, it looks like I'm going to hit all the lights. Everybody turns right. Alright, we will do that. Now, it looks like these lights are timed to make you stop at every single one. I don't know what the deal is here. Okay, let's keep going around. Okay, I have a green light. Good. And we got somebody here. Strange place to park. Okay, and that's Campus Martius or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Got a fountain over here. Ah, the tour of downtown. It actually, if I turned right there, that was actually kind of a neat place to go to. That's takes you over to Greek Town. Okay. Alright, so going out this way should take us right by the baseball. Let's see, hockey and football will be just off a block to our right. So this is where the parade comes down, and it ends somewhere down in this area. The Q line. Yeah, this is new. Yeah. That's good they put that in. Little windy. Okay. The Fillmore is on our left. Oh, the Fillmore. Yeah, that's doing pretty good. And there's baseball stadium as Detroit Tigers play there. And there's the Fox Theater. And back there is where the Lions play. And if the Supermotor comes to town, that's where it is. Over here on my left is, right there, is the stadium for hockey for the Detroit Red Wings. It's right here, the arena. About 5 years ago, that used to be a parking lot. It's all new. Don't hit me. Well, we're wrapping up the video here. Leaving Detroit. This is the museum area. They got the historical museum right there. Science museum's around the corner. Big library on my left. And this is basically where the parade of Detroit usually starts. And this is where I'm going to end my video. So until next time.